President.
Senator from Nevada.
Thank you, Mr. President. We're just a few hours away from the start of a government shutdown that could have been prevented by Washington Republicans just talking to us. But Donald Trump and Washington Republicans chose to once again put politics ahead of the American people. They won't come and talk to us. After slashing Medicaid and taking health care away from families who need it the most, Donald Trump and Washington Republicans are now shutting down the government, like I said, because they refuse to come to the table. They refuse to have a conversation. They refuse to work in a bipartisan way to stop a massive spike in health care costs for hard-working families, for all of you. And that's it. That's it. This is why Trump's about to shut down the entire federal government. You know, my dad often said, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. And it's clear that Donald Trump and Washington Republicans want you to have nothing. Nothing. Because they're doing everything they can to take away health care from as many Americans as possible. And for every American, everyone out there, your health care premiums are about to double. About to double, everybody across the board. So while Republicans, those folks here in Washington, fight for billionaires, Democrats are here fighting for you, for your health care, for your ability to see a doctor, get your prescriptions without breaking the bank. In my state of Nevada, over 110,000 Nevadans get their health care coverage through the Affordable Care Act's marketplace. We know it as Nevada Health Link. Nearly 95,000 of those families are able to afford their premiums using Nevada Health Link, thanks to what we call the enhanced premium tax credits. So I want to be clear, because there's a lot of misunderstanding here. It's not a handout. It isn't welfare. It's just a tax break that helps lower the costs for nearly 95,000 Nevadans so they can afford to buy an insurance policy, so they can go to the doctor when they're sick and have a copay, and go to the pharmacy to get their medication for a copay, so they can just afford their insurance. And we're talking about hardworking families, small business owners, workers who don't get health care through their jobs, so many of them. And these enhanced tax credits, they're about to expire. They're about to expire this year. And if Congress fails to act, health care costs across the board will double for everyone. Everyone. So when premium costs go up, many families won't be able to afford it any longer, meaning they'll lose their care. And the ones who can afford it, their deductible is going to be so high, they're never going to meet it, and they're still going to be paying out of pocket in ways they can't afford. You know, more than 38,000 people in my state alone, well, they're going to probably lose their coverage right away, all because Washington Republicans just refuse to extend this tax credit, allowing them to purchase their own insurance. Families, sadly, are going to be forced to make impossible choices. They'll be forced to delay care. They'll skip doctor's visits. They'll cut their medication in half. Cut those pills, give them half a shot of insulin to make ends meet. And these choices are real. They're real for these families, and sometimes they have tragic consequences. And since the beginning of this year, Democrats have been trying to work in good faith with Washington Republicans to extend these ACA enhanced premium tax credits and protect Americans' health care coverage. We've even introduced bills to extend the tax credits. We've tried to pass them right here on the floor, and at every turn, Washington Republicans have refused. They refuse to hear your voice, refuse to listen to you. My phone is ringing off the hook about people scared to death about losing their health insurance. And earlier today, when given an opportunity to keep the government open and extend the credits, every Republican voted no. Instead of working with Democrats to keep health care affordable, Washington Republicans are holding the government and the American people's health hostage to score political points. So I'm going to be clear here. We will not be bullied by Donald Trump, and we will not be bullied by Washington Republicans into sacrificing your health care, the health care of American families, of our children, of our seniors, of our friends and neighbors. Not now, not ever. Trump can't bully us into taking away your health care. Nevadans sent me here to fight for them, not to cave and let Washington Republicans and Donald Trump take away your ability to go to the doctor and get your medication. Everyone should have access to affordable, quality care. Health care is not a bargaining chip. It's not a political weapon. It's a lifeline. And Washington Republicans have the power. They have the power to prevent this shutdown today. Just come and talk with us. So I urge them to do their jobs. Come to the table, have a discussion, have a negotiation, extend the ACA premium tax credits, put people over politics. The time is now. Thank you. I yield the floor.